Good morning, everyone. I really wish to thank Barbara Beltrame, Confindustria, and the President Moratti and E4Impact for giving the invitation and for organizing this important meeting. It's an honor for me to take part in this webinar, given the huge potential that Sub-Saharan Africa has for Italian companies in the field of agribusiness and beyond. The area is without any doubt offering many and increasing opportunities even in these difficult times. Drivers of such opportunities are an extraordinary availability of natural resources, a young and expanding population, as Barbara mentioned, and a growth path that, despite operational complexities, has continued for over 25 years. There is one fundamental asset I would like to point out, which is that the African continent is experiencing a much more favorable business climate than it had in the past. The credibility of both governments and national institutions plays a key role in this direction. Today, Africa has a stronger institutional infrastructure able to engage in forward-looking economic policies. And among these, and particularly important, is the adhesion to free trade in an era strongly marked by protectionism. It boasts an overall framework that makes the area an attractive, fertile ground for Italian companies, with over 700 companies operating in Sub-Saharan Africa in a wide range of sectors like energy, construction, transport, steel, machinery, consumer goods, and 5.5 billion euros of Italian exports in last year, in 2019. After a shock that SACE is forecasting for this year around 9.5%, we expect an important recovery for the 2021-2023 at an annual rate of 7.3%. In such a context, there is no doubt that agribusiness is a key engine for the growth of Sub-Saharan Africa, for a region where agriculture employs 60% of the population and represents over 20% of GDP. Italy can be a strategic partner, thanks also to a common tradition rooted in this sector. And the resilience of the Italian industrial fabric, made up mostly of SMEs, is also an important competitive factor to target and meet the needs of a fragmented and developing market like Africa. Furthermore, compared to other European states which have a more concentrated presence in a smaller number of countries, Italian SMEs, on the other hand, are spread across almost the entire African continent, still having a vast potential to explore a diversified range of sectors, particularly in the manufacturing industry and in infrastructure projects. SACE, as export credit agency, operates in almost all African markets with around 3.6 billion euro portfolio of insured transaction, almost 6% of the total portfolio in 2019, and an important number of flagship projects carried out by Italian firms. I can mention the first smart city in Konza, Kenya, the Addis Awash-Welja railway line in Ethiopia, the first University of Agricultural Science and Sustainable Development in Ghana, the sports facility for the Africa Cup in Cameroon, and many others. So let me conclude by saying that SACE is always at your side with the aim of helping Made in Italy grow in the region, also via our offices in Johannesburg, in Nairobi, in Accra, which together with obviously the network of Italian embassies and ICE are already point of reference and play a key role in identifying the most relevant buyers for Italian companies. So I invite you to stay in touch with us through our digital channels and our regional network represented by Mrs. Simonetta Acri, who will take the floor later on this morning for SACE. So thank you very much for your attention, and I sincerely wish successful and fruitful bilateral business meetings between the Italian and African participants. Thank you again.